What's up guys, and in this video I'm going to be playing the 12th and final chapter of Mortal Kombat 11 called End of an Era, and you play as Fire God Liu Kang, which is very cool. So for his chapter, it is up to Fire God Liu Kang to defeat Kronika and her allies. After that is done, he must restart history for the better. Before I begin with the playthrough, I'd like to say that I'm not going to be purchasing Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath just to play the story mode because of the Xbox Game Pass price hike that happened yesterday. I don't support that in the slightest, and if you have a Game Pass subscription, I urge you to cancel it. Plus, I do not have a copy of Mortal Kombat 1, I downloaded it through Xbox Game Pass. Meaning I would have to buy Xbox Game Pass again, despite the price hike that just happened yesterday, just to play Mortal Kombat 11 and purchase Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath story mode at a much cheaper price, which I don't want to do that as well. So with that said, let's begin with the playthrough.
I am, and I am not.
What happened to Raiden?
He is part of me, bound to my soul. He made me a god, for now, at least.
A god? Incredible.
Now he's out of her league.
My revenant counterpart. I have absorbed his knowledge of the Keep, of Kronika's plan. I know where to find the Hourglass. We can beat Kronika.
Out of desperation comes invention. I had not thought it possible for Raiden to surprise me. Our success is no longer certain. We must make haste. back?
This means I'm sorry, Jackie. And hell yeah, I'm back.
Stand back.
Lost? Victory is still at hand. The hourglass is nearly ready. You will prevent Liu Kang's interference, but you will require more assistance.
Whatever happens, I am honored to fight at your side.
Likewise, Liu Kang.
Me too, brother.
May the Elder Gods protect us.
God of thunder and fire. Combining with Raiden has the benefit of novelty, but it is also too little, too late. Your allies are gone, while mine remain to defend me. Finish him!
Earthrealm's Jinsei flows within you. Let it fuel your fire.
Now stand down! I have no wish to harm you.
Harm me? You already killed me! My fate was sealed the moment I joined you at Raiden's side. It's a mistake I won't repeat in the new era.
Fight!
Raiden combining his powers with Liu Kang is a very cool idea. Wow, I did not know that a mini thunderstorm would appear the moment you launch the opponent in the air. It's actually very cool. Wait, what? Since when did Kitana have the ability to teleport and then kick the opponent in the head? That's Melina's move. Did NetherRealm give it to Kitana because Melina wasn't in this game on day one? So NetherRealm Studios was like, you want Melina? Well, we've got part of Melina in Kitana. Like, we've got some of Melina's moves shared with Kitana. Like, that is so bad of them.
Our bond was no mistake.
Your ego knows no bounds.
I did not ask for this. It was thrust upon me.
It should have been me, Liu Kang, from the beginning. Thanks to Kronika, it will be. Fight!
Luckily for the Melina stans that were pissed off at NetherRealm Studios about Melina not being added into the game day one, she got added into the game eventually. Plus, I believe NetherRealm Studios, because Melina wasn't into the game day one, they kind of trolled the Melina stans by giving a bit of a moveset to Kitana as a way to say Melina's not in the game as of right now, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. You know, that was a bad thing of NetherRealm Studios to do that because they got a ton of hate from Melina stans. Luckily for them, Melina was added into the game eventually. However, NetherRealm Studios should not have excluded Melina from the roster in MK11 on day one, because they got a ton of backlash, even death threats, which is just absolutely crazy. I imagine NetherRealm Studios did not want to add Melina into the game whatsoever, but because of the hate from Melina stans, NetherRealm Studios quickly changed their mind.
Still you are alive.
Yes, Kronika. You were right to fear mine and Raiden's powers combined.
A demigod's power cannot rival that of an elder god. Cetrion! As you wish, Mother. You match me step for step.
Because your heart is not in the battle, Cetrion. You fight for your mother's vision. But as a goddess of virtue, you know that her desired balance is folly.
Heed me, Cetrion. He lacks our vision and wisdom.
Please. No virtue is served by condemning the realms to endless war.
The greatest virtue is abiding my mother's will, Liu Kang. I cannot fail her.
Fight!
Luckily for the Melina stands, NetherRealm Studios learnt from this mistake and added Melina onto the Mortal Kombat 1 roster on day one. Another reason why I believe NetherRealm Studios did not want to add Melina onto the Mortal Kombat 11 roster on day one is because they had no idea what to do with her in Mortal Kombat 11 story mode, so they just said fuck it, Melina's just gonna have to be added in later on. Or maybe they decided to not add her into the game because she's added into Mortal Kombat games way too much, which makes no sense. I'm not sure why else they would do that. Luckily, they didn't do this in Mortal Kombat 1. Hopefully they don't do this ever again.
Your heart betrays you, Cetrion.
I have failed you, dearest Cetrion. You have done admirably. Yet there is one final service to perform. Yes, Mother. I understand. You will be exalted in the new era, Cetrion. And you, Liu Kang, have failed! History rewinds, giving way to the new era!
No!
The realms as you knew them are undone, erased. You cannot save a future that no longer exists. There is only the new era!
Fight!
NetherRealm Studios severely underestimated how furious Melina stands will be when Melina isn't added into Mortal Kombat 11 on day one. I can't think of any other reasons why NetherRealm Studios did that in the first place. Okay, moving on. So, Kronika is definitely a very annoying boss in this game. For example, Kronika's attacks does much more damage to you than your attacks do to her. Plus, she's floating so she can get back up immediately after you knock her down, which is so frustrating. Trying to land a fatal blow on Kronika doesn't work either. I thought it would have, but it doesn't.
The realms will not fight your endless wars.
Fight me further and your friends are lost. They have no future unless I create it.
The future you offer is not worth living. It will not come to pass.
Fight!
And my final complaint on Kronika as a boss fight, you can't land your special attacks on her no matter how many times you try. It just never works, which is just ridiculous. it makes defeating Kronika a lot harder. So the most effective way of defeating Kronika is to defeat Kronika is to land a high punch, follow it up by an uppercut, repeat the process. What the hell, why can Kronika spawn in a dinosaur?
Welcome to the dawn of time. Here history ends and begins again. Behold the start of the new era. I had intended to leave your destiny intact, Liu Kang, until Raiden went and made you immortal. Now you cannot be ignored.
Fight!
Kronika is definitely the worst villain in Mortal Kombat history because she has the ability to restart history, but she fails to do that over and over and over again. Not only does she have the power to completely rebuild buildings, that only happens once, she can also spawn in a dinosaur, which, how can she do that? That is ridiculous. That's never used in the story mode whatsoever. So why does she even have it in the first place? Is it some sort of gimmick? I don't understand why she has the ability to spawn in dinosaurs.
Our work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden,
I am merely Raiden now. You have proven worthy to take my place as the new protector of Earthrealm, once it is restored.
you honor me, Raiden.
The honor is mine, Lord Liu Kang. The sands of time are now yours to shape. It falls upon you to architect a new history.
The fate of all realms in my hands? Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
I shall advise you for as long as my mortality allows. But have no doubt, you are up to the task.
Then together, let us begin.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed the Mortal Kombat 11 story mode playthrough, and in the next video I will be playing Mortal Kombat 1 story mode. Overall, my thoughts on Mortal Kombat 11 story mode is I didn't really like it in the slightest. The Revenants are useless. I don't like the whole timeline and restarting history using the Hourglass. Kronika is just a rubbish villain. The story overall just sucks. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.